Hello, magical souls. My name is London from thislondonbridges, and I am so grateful to be reading today. Today, we're going to be looking at the energy for September 2021. You can choose pile number 1, 2, 3, or any combination. If you need more time to decide, you can pause the video. When you're ready, you can follow the timestamp in the description box below to go straight to your reading or readings. Let's dive in. Hello to all those that chose pile number 1. Let's go ahead and dive in. We'll see what messages are coming up for you to support this next month of September. Okay, we've got Major Arcana of the Lovers, another Major Arcana Temperance, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. We also have Water Your Garden, Nourishment, Body Care, Tenderness, Rest. So pile number 1, I'm getting the sense that you are creating new systems for yourself this month. Being really intentional, getting started at the beginning of the month and being really intentional about how you want to feel. More so than manifesting material gains or anything specific in your career or relationships, I'm getting the sense that this month is a month where you're really focusing on how you support and take care of yourself. This might be involved doing the hard work of looking at yourself and some of the patterns and habits that haven't been serving you for a while now, but they've been your comfort zone. With the Lovers here, I'm getting the sense that this is really focused on love of self, integrating the different aspects of yourself, looking at your shadow side, looking at your light side, not thinking that there's a hierarchy between the two, but realizing that combine that yin yang energy, that wholeness of yourself is worthy. So we have 2 major arcana, so big energy supporting us with making choices aligned with our highest self, making choices that will feel really good. How can we make choices that'll feel better and better and better? And the Temperance is another major arcana that references the strength of character and the self-discipline as an act of self-love. So creating these structures, this foundation of support for yourself. Choosing actions that get you 1% closer to your goal, 1% closer to your highest self. Other side here with the 4 and the 7 of chalices, that's cups, that's water energy, that's emotions. Virgo season and the hermit energy, you're going to be spending some time probably in your journal or in your meditation space and doing the courageous work to really be sitting with yourself. We're choosing to step into a new cycle. And as I say that, I saw 555, 5 represents change, right? And so this is an intentional time of positive change. You can see here in the Temperance card, you're choosing to fill your own cup first, right? You've spent so much time filling the cups of others, and it's left you feeling like you had no energy, drained, exhausted. So this is a month of choosing to fill your cup first, and you're making choices, habits, building patterns to really support your energy. And this can look like simple, small changes to help support. That's a feeling I'm getting, pile number 1. You're making these small intentional choices that are going to add up and compound hugely. With the 7 of Cups, this is endless possibilities, endless choices. You might be feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're feeling really inspired to create new habits, new change in your life so that you can feel so you don't have to think about these things anymore. I think that you've been giving a lot of attention to habits and patterns in your life, building a wellness routine that works for you or a morning routine that works for you, trying to build a meditation practice or whatever it is, right? Get back into some movement practices. And I think the desire for you this month is to create these systems, again, this habits, this foundation of support, so you don't have to put so much mental energy into these things. You start showing up to the practice consistently, and the identity starts to shift into I'm a person who takes care of myself. These are the ways I take care of myself. That's just what I do. And as you don't have to think about it anymore, you're going to free up all of this energy for other things, for connections with friends and family and business and passions and adventure, right? You're realizing that you deserve to take this month to really set in systems in place. I feel that it's that back to school energy, even though I haven't been in school for a long time. I'm in the school of life, always learning, but September comes with that like desire to kind of get organized, get focused. The Four of Cups is asking you to spend some time in quiet reflection and meditation, taking a bath, that kind of thing, and recognizing that there is strength in stillness. And please don't create like a 30-step daily ritual for yourself, right? Focusing on the small things that will create the most impact for you. With the Seven of Cups, I'm feeling that you're like getting really inspired about all this change. And again, you want to make so many changes. However, in September, if you can pick a few, like a handful or less of things to focus on, less is more this month. What actions will create the most feel good for you? Drinking more water, create the best days for you. Will listening to positive and uplifting music create the best days for you? And you can write all of these ideas down, because with the Seven of Cups, we can get like, there's so many directions I can go. I want to do them all at one time. And we can sometimes take too many actions and then feel overwhelmed, burnt out, and all of a sudden we're back into feeling drained and uninspired. This month, we have the opportunity, and always, although this energy is really strong right now, we have the opportunity to choose. Know that all of the things that you desire, all the habits that you'd like to call in, you can build those patterns. However, you're most likely going to have the most success if you focus on a few at a time. So in some ways, I feel like that was a lot of words to kind of say the same thing with these cards here today for you, pile number one. The main theme is at the heart of it here. Again, watering your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Yes, this is about the discipline to show up for yourself with self-love, but this is not about scheduling every moment of your day, being more productive. This is not about hacks to get more done. It's not like that. Less is more. Water yourself. Take time to slow down. There is so much knowledge and wisdom, and you're slow and you're quiet. The main advice that I'm getting for you and for myself right now, pile number one, is mind map. If you're feeling scattered or like you have a billion ideas of things that you could focus on, just write it all out and then whittle it down. One, a couple, a few focus points. Less is more. And then you can like create a fun system for yourself if you'd like. Maybe you have a planner and you can write things down in your favorite pens, or maybe you can put a reminder on your phone for these few focuses that you feel would be really supportive. And like put your favorite emojis with it and make it feel more exciting. You could even give yourself stickers for completing it. Like there's so many ways that you can celebrate yourself for showing up. Celebrate yourself for remembering that you are deserving of so much care. I hope this is making sense, pile number one. I feel like the message is pretty simple for you in September, and that maybe excess words is just confusing the matter. And that might be the energy for me of the Seven of Cups, right? Like so many thoughts. So I'll leave you with this. Less is more. Water yourself. Fill your cup. You deserve it. If these messages resonated for you, pile number one, doing that like and comment and subscribe dance can really help the channel connect with other people who might resonate as well. I am sending you so much love for your September, and I am excited to connect with you again soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number two. Let's go ahead, we'll dive in and see what messages are coming through for you for your September 2021. First off, we have justice. We have the Lovers. It's pretty cool. the Star Spinner Tarot deck. It has four different lovers cards to represent different like orientations and gender identities. So then we have the Three of Wands. Okay, awesome. As well as the Four of Swords. And the center of our reading, pile number 2, you have You Are Not Alone, Isolation, Physical Connection, Community. For September 2021, I'm seeing a balance for you of needing to get out there, put yourself out more in the world, making connections and memories and fun and creations, as well as taking time for yourself to rest and sleep and recharge and slow down. Balance between like day energy and night energy. Four of Swords speaks to that need for rest, that need for rejuvenation. This can have you reevaluating plans, really thinking about what direction you're heading into and where you want to go. The Four of Swords speaks to faith as well. Trusting in what you can't see yet, but you know in your heart is true. With Justice, I feel like there's a rebalancing of the scales. So you're stepping back into your power. You're remembering your wings. This depiction doesn't even have one set of wings, but has 3 sets, it looks like. Like, they are so capable. They are so powerful. The energy I'm getting from this card for you, pile number 2, is you are remembering that you can. You're seeing these people around you, maybe in real life or maybe in the internet, and they're starting to come more and more into their power. And you're like, wait, why the F was I hiding this long? Why did I forget that I have wings on my back? 3 sets of wings to support me. I can go anywhere. Feeling more empowered, right? You're letting yourself be seen more. Maybe this feeling of aloneness that this card is referencing, it was because you had yourself kind of locked away in a tower for a long time, and you're awakening to your power, but also realizing that there's need to rest and reevaluate. With this Lovers and You're Not Alone, I feel like you're remembering to reach out to the people that you care about. You're remembering that the people that love you sometimes need reminders in how you need to be loved. They might not just automatically know. So if you're feeling like you need more attention or to be listened to, or, quality time, or just ask for a hug, like, you can, with the people that support you and love you, you can ask for your needs. It's safe to ask for your needs. And I think in this season of remembering your worth, remembering your wings, remembering your power, it's going to feel easier to connect with the people that you love. And you're going to remember that you were loved this whole time, that you had just been telling yourself falsehoods about it. I'm also getting the energy that you're kind of waking up from a dream. Like, you're realizing these like beliefs and identities you've held about yourself for so long. It's almost like this bad dream in some ways, and you're starting to wake up and realize, like, that wasn't real. That wasn't real. The realness is I can be me. The realness is I'm safe to connect. The realness is I have so much to offer. The realness is not everyone's gonna like me, and I don't care. The realness is I'm gonna find the people that I really resonate with. The realness is, in a way, that I'm just getting started, The Three of Wands, I'm excited about for you, pile number 2. This is all about creative self-expression. This is about kind of dancing in your power. You are feeling the desire to grow and learn. This is about you manifesting. You're showing the world what you can do. You're not afraid to be imperfect. Now you're feeling more afraid to not show up, right? And so you're showing up. You're staying open. You're here for the process. You're realizing that you desire to bring your dreams to fruition. And you're setting out on your way, like with more and more faith and belief in yourself than ever. From waking up from this dream of feeling like you're alone or not enough, this karmic rebalancing of the scales, feeling more in your power, feeling more supported and in love energy. You're ready to share. You're ready to shine. You're following your intuition for the next steps, right? You trust that your wings will carry you. You trust that you've got this. And you're feeling more and more clear about who you are and what your intentions are these days. In all of these cards, we kind of have eyes closed and a little bit of like peaceful, introspective, looking in energy. And then the Three of Wands is like that outward expression. So that ebb and flow, you're looking within, you're looking to your intuition, you're trusting your inner knowledge, and then you're sharing and you're shining. And you're taking steps forward and flying towards what it is that you desire. I feel like this is you remembering that you would rather feel afraid and do the thing that your heart desires than face the fear or the regret of never going for what your heart desires. You were like, well, if I'm going to be afraid regardless, I'm choosing the courageous path. I'm choosing to open my wings. I'm choosing to trust myself and my connection to the universe and my connection to the people that I love. So ebb and flow, connection to yourself and others, mindset reframe, faith, creative action steps, aligned action steps. I think this can be a really powerful month for you, pile number 2. If these messages resonated, doing that like, comment, subscribe dance really helps the channel so that it can grow and connect with more people who will resonate as well. I am sending you so much love for your September 2021, and I'm excited to connect with you again soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 3. Let's dive in. We'll see what messages are coming through today for your September 2021. Messages and energies to support the best, most aligned month. All right. Starting off, we have the Seven of Swords. And then the Tower. The Hermit. And the Nine of Coins. Okay, we also have the Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. I've yet to pull this in a reading. And this is such a beautiful card. Okay. So starting off, we have the Seven of Swords and the Tower. So this is some big energy. And it references some crumbling of something. Something is going to be falling. The Tower comes when we need to hit restart in some way or some manner. The Tower comes when changes need to be made. The Tower comes to create a fresh canvas. If there are moments where it feels like you've lost something, a relationship, part of an identity, an old habit, a job, it's okay to feel that grief, that anger, that rage, that bitterness, whatever comes up for you. Feel it to heal it and moving through it. With this sign with the Tower, though, we get the reminder that this is setting ourselves up for a new foundation. I'm getting the sense that this is towards the beginning of the month. This could be something like the universe chooses, but it could also be your choice. Like, I have held on to this for a long time and enough is enough, and I'm choosing to step out of it. In the beginning, that's not going to be easy and it's going to feel uncomfortable, right? But whatever is crumbling is falling and then will be composted or transmuted into building something more supportive for you. With the Seven of Swords, this can indicate like being aware that there can be some lying or dishonesty going on. And that could be somebody else is coming in and being not honest with you. Something you have to be aware of. It might be related to the Tower, but it can also be yourself and your mind, your thought patterns. Maybe you've been letting your worry brain run the show, or your bully brain that tells you you're not enough, you're not good enough. And I think these are tied together. Something is crumbling within a part of your life that hasn't felt honest, supportive, in alignment with your highest good. This could be different for everybody. It just doesn't have to be something you're afraid of. Another way of looking at this that might feel more empowering is that you're shedding a skin, right? Snake growing, and you no longer fit in something. And so you're either intentionally choosing, or the universe is helping you choose to shed things that no longer fit. Old beliefs, thought patterns, identities. In some cases, this can involve like a move. Moves can be really exciting, and they can be stressful because you have to pack up all your things and decide where they go and do the physical labor of actually moving them, right? Maybe this is a way that you've like soothed your nervous system or your emotions for a long time. Like you get upset and you scroll on Instagram, and at first it's giving you spikes of happy brain chemicals, and then over time you start to feel less connected to yourself, and more in comparison mindset, that kind of thing. So this Tower and the Seven of Swords could be referencing something like that, where you're like intentionally choosing to make a new pattern or to soothe yourself in new ways. Whatever it is, this new building that will be created will be much stronger, because it'll be based on a more aligned foundation. These readings are mirrorings of your own intuition and your own inner knowing. Coming back to the heart of the reading, the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So I think a lot of this is ways of the past where you didn't honor your strength and your sensitivity, where you didn't honor the magic of your quirks and your weirdness, where you hid what made you different, where you tried to be normal, where you tried to be typical. And we're shedding that skin because we don't fit anymore. And what we only have time and energy for, this courageous peony, to really let ourselves be delicate and to be mesmerizing and to be magical and to be inspiring and to be unique and to take up space and to be unapologetic in the fullness of who we are. I'm really excited because this feels really good. And this is a part of life. We have a spectrum of human emotion on this earthly plane. So it's a sign of growth and a sign of living. One thing in September that is going to be huge for you with this Major Arcana card, number 9, is the Hermit. And so the Hermit is associated with Virgo. We're going to be in Virgo season. We're in the 9th month. This is the 9th card, so it's going to be really strong energy. This is about tuning into your inner light. This is about taking time to connect with your soul, with your spirit, with your inner knowing. This is about, this Tower is letting go of caring so much about what other people think about you. And the Hermit is walking your own path. The Hermit is honoring your power. The Hermit isn't intimidated by others, right? Their focus is in, one step at a time, one breath at a time even. So as you're rebuilding and recreating structures or identities, patterns, this is about like intentionally affirming yourself, honoring your wisdom, realizing that you are your best coach, your best teacher, your best guide, that you can look to others for reminders of your soul's truth, but the best knowledge lies within you. This is an intentional rebirth, Phoenix energy. This is a chance to choose your perspective, not just keep using the perspective that has been given to you by conditioning and society, the way you were raised, the old outdated beliefs, the lies that you told to yourself that you weren't enough, that you had to hide, that your multifaceted was too much. Choosing your perception. This is choosing to follow that inner light. It'll be important to take time alone this month. Regardless of how much you love your people, regardless of how much you want to serve and give, Fill your cup first. Carve out space to sit with yourself. Carve out space to practice listening to your inner wisdom, your inner truth, your inner teacher. This is a great month for meditation. This is a great month for journaling. This is a great month for taking baths. This is a great month for listening to music that is uplifting and inspiring. So many of us are told that we're not worthy if we're not productive. We can flip the script. Sitting alone with yourself can be wildly productive because you're switching paradigms, you're switching timelines, you're doing this quantum leap through rebuilding, through choosing this courageous peony path, through honoring your hermit and your light and your quiet and your magic and your solitude, your like inner sage, your inner wizard. You're calling in more security and joy and abundance in the earthly realms with this 9 of coins. You're calling in more confidence. Again, she has this owl on her shoulder kind of representing wisdom. So you always have that inner hermit, that owl energy supporting you. You're feeling like it's more possible to achieve your goals. You're trusting your way of being more and more. You're reminding your nervous system that you're safe. And you're realizing you can step into a new timeline with finances and security, that you can feel both safe and free and expansive. This feels like more confidence, more inner knowing, more trust in the abundance that is flowing to you, more belief in your ability to live a successful, fruitful, thriving life. That's not to say that like this month you're going to make $1 million, but it is to say that you're shifting your mindset and you're starting to feel like, I'm capable and worthy. I can do things that feel good. I can share my gifts. I can be compensated well for sharing my magic. I can let myself shine, be the multifaceted, multi-passionate, unique person that I am. And I can have more and more trust that by leading with my inner light, by honoring who I really am, that I'll be able to have more fun and more security and more of what my heart desires just by showing up authentically and aligned. So major transformational energy for you, pile number 3 this month. Quantum leaps, shifting timelines. If these messages resonated, doing that like and comment and subscribe dance really helps the channel connect with others who might resonate as well. I am sending you so much love. You've got this. You're already doing the work. And I am so excited to connect with you again soon.